Hello guys, welcome back. Now I need to add default config in Spring config import, and I cut config Eureka to employee service property, and I need to push it to GitHub. Go to Gitbus, check out to main branch, because by default Spring Cloud config server connect to main branch. Add file to Git, commit to Git, and push to Git repository. And run employee service again. Now we have no error on our project. Now let's go next step, create user service. Go to start.spring.io. I choose 2.6.8, change group ID, change activate ID to user service, and add description for call employee to this service. Choose var and Java 8. Add Lombok dependency. Add Lombok and add config client, and more add Eureka client, discovery client, and generate. Open part of zip file after generate and cut it to folder in desktop and pass, and extract it here, and open it in IntelliJ, and waiting for download dependency. I need config application property. Config spring dot application dot name user service, and add server port 8001, and connect to Spring Cloud. Add Spring Cloud config URL http://localhost:8080, and add default import Spring Cloud. Now I go to property folder and copy employee service property and path, and change name to user service. Open it and delete config data source and JVA config and save. Open Git bus, add to Git and commit to Git. Add user service properties and post to Git repository. And now back to our object, and I need to go to user service application and add a notation and a ball Eureka client and run project and open Chrome and go to localhost 8161. Now user service is ready register on Eureka server. And go to next step. I need to create API gateway for route client request to service. And back to start.spring.io, I change artifact ID to API gateway. And description routing service. And remove Lombok and add gateway, Spring Cloud routing, and generate. Open part of the zip file and cut to project folder on desktop and pass and extract it here and open on IntelliJ. Now I need to configure application.property. I define application name, API gateway, and server port 8762, and add configure Eureka server. Eureka client register with Eureka to true, and Eureka client fetch registry to true, and add Eureka client service URL default zone to local to http://localhost /Eureka/. Then I need to allow the service to talk to each other through API gateway. First, I add Spring Cloud, gateways, recoveries, locator enable to true, and Spring Cloud, gateways, locator recovery, locator lowercase service ID true. It converts service ID to lowercase. Back to user service. Now I need to find employee by ID from employee service. I create new folder, name response, and I create new class, name employee response. For get data from find employee by ID in employee survey, I add data, add a notation no argument constructor and all argument constructor, and implement from the reliable. And I need to define field to match with employee response in employee survey. So go to employee survey and DTO employee response and copy field to our response to employee response in user service. Pass it here and save. Now I need to create new folder named proxy. And create new interface named employee proxy. Now I need Spring Cloud Starter Open Frame dependency for calling REST API from employee survey. And I need to copy dependency and pass and change config to open frame. And save. Now back to employee proxy and add a notation, add frame client. Add a notation, add frame client and name employee service. I need to copy find employee by ID function from employee service. Let's go to employee service object and go to employee controller and copy function find employee by ID and pass in employee proxy and import employee response. And I need to add employee before ID because it needs prefix URL of employee service. And then I need to add a notation, add enable frame client Now I need to create new folder, name controller, and create new class, user controller. User controller. And add right controller, and add request mapping, and add prefix value / user. And I need to inject employee proxy and create constructor parameter and declare new public function find employee by ID from user and and add a path variable ID long ID and return employee proxy dot find employee by ID and add ID and set ATP method to get mapping slash employee slash ID and run project. Now go to API gateway and I forgot add Spring config import. I need to copy from employee service and pass on API gateway and run. Go to Eureka server localhost 8761. I have 3 services are registered in Eureka server. And now let testing call employee service from user service through API gateway. I type in localhost colon 8762 slash user service and slash user and slash employee slash ID slash user slash employee slash ID number 1 and enter. Now we can get employee 1. So I copy URL and open Postman. Click new tab, pass URL and send. Now we can get employee 1 and change to number 3 and get employee 3.